Let's see which map we're going to be playing on. We'll pull up our map. Band 7 in total, 6 down, 1 to go. Best of 1 series. Oregon is out. Woohoo! First victory of the day. There you go. It's a good day to be alive. Consulate is our decider. VP banning theme park.
But a mute ban will come out as well. We've been seeing that a lot and a lot.
But let's just move away from that conversation as we are indeed back in. As you can see, things have evolved pretty quickly right here as well. It's came down to a 4 versus 4 with 25 seconds to go. Milan's walking his way inside of Teller's, finding one for himself. What a surprise there. Rask had already found the opening kill, so a couple of kills coming through for 2 of those fraggers we touched on earlier. Pash now looking to go for a plant. Milan holding on Spiral, finds himself a second. Smoke grenades come out from towards bathroom as Vito tries to rotate up, and Rask will get put in the dirt with the help from some smoke and of course from some bullets. Milan shot through the wall, can't really do much to save himself. Pasha is doing his best impression of a mime, and sadly that's not going to help him. Gets put down in the dirt as well, and that's everyone dead, I think, for the side of Virtus.Pro. Chaos will be able to get the defuse in and take round number 1.
Hey, so now Milan, well, that ADS was a freebie. Not sure about that placement there. And good night, secretly, because that was not a good placement for him whatsoever. The desk had already been blown up. I believe his shield was gone as well. When you're up against 5 players, that is not the play.
A little bit exposed in there, I think secretly was as well, in the spot where it looks like someone's just walked him and caught him with his hand in the cookie jar. Will be found and out of the round pretty quick. It's a 4 versus 1. Crying team. C4 comes out, nothing to be found, and naturally there is an angle being held by Virtus.Pro as they had assumed full control of the building in quick time. That's more of what we expected from Virtus.Pro in round 1. Maybe caught off guard slightly by the site selection.
I think the big thing there was that they relied on that mirror window on the garage to be able to destroy all the Selmas. And okay, there we go. Crime being unpredictable somewhere on the map is great. But they didn't have enough impacts to deal with all of those Selmas. He doesn't just have 2 Selmas. And here we go, Crying kicking things off.
They are on site with no drones left, 30 seconds and a dream. Nothing left for the, again, MVP rookie of the split so far for me in Milan. Got it all to do. Will bring down the 3K killer of Crying in this round. They're still got to kill 2 with 20 seconds left to go. And all it's going to take is a couple more shots, and there we go. Distracted by the Evil Eye, secretly off towards Pipes, connects the final shots. And Chaos take round number 3.
That round started off looking like my biggest worry is they don't have control of sort of bottom yellow and bottom Spiral. And Passion, no!
It died through the wall with the smoke! Oh, that is tragic.
Well, they're going to go for the plan anyway.
I mean, why not? He's taken one for the team. The rest of us can go in. WTG holding off the side angle, but I think that's a push that comes in through Anti-Chamber and finds one for them. So that's going to shut down the plant attempt. But it does mean Virtus.Pro find 2 kills back the other way and put it into a 3 versus 2. Make that a 3 versus 1. You even got the Maestro here trying to creep up Spiral once again. Up the side of Chaos ain't too hard in an FPS game. You look at the head, you click the left mouse button, and people die. It can get as simple as that. Apparently, secretly also learned that trick not too long ago. Milan's gone down, putting us into a 4 versus 4. Down goes the ace at the same time. A 4 versus 3. Crying gets put down from above and finished off by Pasha with that pistol upstairs.
A couple of shots raining down onto Rask now means that they've got to displace this smoke player. He'll actually get away with his life unless this smoke hits. Will it get the down, and will a DBNO become a kill?
Next one,
no, it doesn't. Oh, this is just a Mexican standoff here, and it's just like, who's going to peek first? Who's going to take the engagement? Flash rains in. He uses the skeleton key instead. That was a bad decision. He's already juiced up from the dock, long range in bathroom, and well, that round was really well played there by those few sort of support players of Chaos. We said
now that he's been found out, and apparently finding a kill is part of that. In fact, finding a second, the Rome duo finally alight in here, and it's going to be an opening kill for next one, followed up by a quick one coming out of Crying. That's
and of course, next one playing together here as a bait. That was a good play. That one wasn't. If he had stayed top Spiral and had a pinch there with him, they might have been able to collect yet another trade.
Shockwave tried to make a plan happen, but it's not going to stick all the way through. Otherwise, I think it's in a spot where it looks like Chaos might actually hold on to this. They find one with the shotgun. It's down to all the 2 left. These Maestro cameras all game long have been doing a bit of work, and indeed they shall.
The biggest thing now is that they're not dealing with Rask, and ooh, yes they are.
Yikes.
And he dealt with him in a way that he thought it was going to be a jump out, but what happened was giving away his position no matter what he did, and now next one misses out on an easy
Shockwave's
kill,
down.
but doesn't matter. He'll go down. They've got a drone on him. They know. No dock in play here, and oh, this is looking really bad for VP now. This yellow stairs take. We know Chaos are good at it, and they're showing their expertise here today.
The most important part of the round for Virtus.Pro here. That initial hold is a big one for them, but somehow this has happened now a couple of times this map where they've been down in numbers, a 5 versus 3, and still managed to collect kills back and forth. Pasha's in a 1 versus 2. I think he's the man who can.
He's got about 30 HP as well. They know his exact position. A little cheeky wallbang there from Renaults with the ARX, and that caps things off in a round that I probably thought was the most confident out of Chaos so far. And that
It's a very good point.
Oh God. Rest in peace, Vito. Jesus Lord.
I love how you sound so disgusted by kills if you haven't
was
seen about 10
disgusting.
million of them. It's why I'll always never say I don't want to rely on stats only. It's also got to come down to having the information around how certain rounds or how the game felt whilst watching it as well. This round is absolute domination for Virtus.Pro though. 3 kills to kick things off. You have a Nomad and an Ace left alive here. A lot of work for the pairing to do. They almost kill a couple. In fact, Pasha gets out and finds himself a triple kill. Clearly looking at Crying in round number 3 and saying, hey buddy, I can do that as well. Have a taste of your own medicine, and is keeping Virtus.Pro alive here. This should put things up to 5 and 3 very shortly, and that means we have a game in our hands, Jess.
I mean, you can't be making those mistakes. The reason he was allowed to rotate down yellow was because Renaults missed the rotate down from yellow. He was holding a pixel pick over to piano instead of the pixel pick over to yellow.
Finding 3 kills in the opening. This round, they have been completely shut outside of the building. So 2 very contrasting rounds. Not yet got a feel for what a normal round here with Virtus.Pro on the defense really feels like. Forget, they've got to deal with the pulse on the other side still.
Good angle opened up there, but Renaults is finally able to get a kill, and now it's all up to Shockwave and Rask. So that's the worst weapon in the game. So it's not one you really want to be trying to have a clutch with. C4 collects 1, and now it's very doable here for VP, but this is a site that you can really manipulate as an attacker and force them to be cut out, especially in anti-chamber.
Sorry, pinned in a corner by himself and will get collapsed on by Secretly as they put it down to a 1 versus 3. Chaos, after all they've endured, a win last week was their first across both stages of EUL, are now 1 round away from securing 2 wins in a row. That sounds genuinely insane to say. Oh my word. In 2 play days, they could have got 2. They could have got just a nice little joke behind the Nordics for the longest time in case someone hears that and thinks, man, Des is a right idiot, isn't he? Chaos are the only ones laughing at jokes right now, though. They're singing their way through to a victory here. 5 versus 2. The plant is going down for Virtus.Pro. No doubt looking at this one on paper and thinking, man, that's an easy 3 points. But Chaos, essential 3 points in their fight against relegation. It's a 5 versus 1. It's a flawless round for Chaos to close things out. What a game coming out of the boys. And like that has said, in 2 games, they have got more points than in all of stage 1. And their survival hopes are now well and truly alive. It is a burning bonfire for them. And I can't wait to see how their future weeks go.
To cap it off in a flawless round as well, really bodes well for them. They won the last game. We didn't expect it. I kind of threw them a vote to say, yeah, you might be able to pull this one away, and a win against VP.